In this exciting video, we will immerse ourselves in the fascinating world of Egypt, a land rich in history and civilization. From its ancient mysteries to the most recent discoveries, we will take you on a journey through time to explore the hidden treasures of this enigmatic land. Join us until the end and let us know your opinion in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more intriguing content. The Great Pyramid at the center of the earth. While other wonders have disappeared over time, the Pyramid of Cheops still stands, baffling the world and scientists with its secrets, its engineering marvels, and its connection to various sciences. To this day, it remains an enigma about which many theories have been formulated, and exploratory missions are still trying to uncover its secrets. No one knows all its secrets yet. We may have learned some of those secrets, but the biggest secret is still kept hidden. Some scientists may have discovered it, but they have not revealed it. The geographical location of the pyramid is extraordinary, not only for Egypt, but for the entire world. When the scientists of the French campaign decided to make a general map of Egypt and conduct a geographical study, they took the main length of the Great Pyramid to determine other lengths. After mapping the delta, they were amazed to discover that the length of the pyramid, which they had chosen at random, divided the delta into two equal parts. Their astonishment increased when they realized that the two diagonals of the pyramid, from the northeast and northwest corners, encompassed the entire delta region between the two diameters. They were even more surprised to realize that the location of the pyramid was not only the main longitude of Egypt, but in global terms, the largest pyramid is located exactly at the midpoint of the longitude that divides the world into two parts. Equal, just as had been planned for the pyramid, the most extraordinary line in the world, which passes through the greatest amount of land, i.e. continents, and the least amount of water, i.e. oceans, is known as the Greenwich Meridian. Its uniqueness and precision are unsurpassed. On the other hand, in Egypt, near one of the oldest pyramids in the world, scientists have made a discovery that sheds light on the history of this important archaeological site and the religious beliefs of the ancient Egyptians. Experts found mummified bodies in a location between the ancient pyramid and the dry moat, a deep trench surrounding the sacred area of the pyramid. This dry moat was a symbolic path that the pharaoh had to cross on his way to. Curiously, one of the boxes had a rather poor hieroglyphic inscription that said, "The inscription seems to have been created by someone who did not know writing, since which is meaningless and contains signs found nowhere else." These mysterious secrets surround the pyramids. The Egyptian pyramids, located near the Nile River at Giza, just outside the modern-day city of Cairo, are giant historical monuments built by ancient pharaohs. This complex includes three main pyramids: the Great Pyramid of Cheops, the Pyramid of Khafre, and the Pyramid of Menkaure. These structures are notable for their enormous size, impressive dimensions, and distinctive hierarchical shape, comprising a square base, upward sloping sides, and a sharp peak. The height of the Great Pyramid is 149.4 meters, a figure surprisingly similar to the distance between the Sun and the Earth, which is approximately 149.4 million kilometers. Furthermore, if we divide the circumference of the pyramid by its height, we obtain the value of 3.14, a mathematical constant known as pi, which plays a crucial role in mathematics and physics. Pyramids and aliens. Years ago, in a National Geographic report, the majesty of ancient monuments, particularly the pyramids of Egypt, was discussed. Some people have wondered if extraterrestrial beings could have built them, although the evidence disproves this idea. The report concludes with a message to proponents of extraterrestrial theories. Instead of attributing human achievements to otherworldly beings, we should recognize and value the amazing methods an ancient civilization used to build these awe-inspiring structures. The mystery behind his greatness lies in his skill and creativity, not in supernatural interventions. The pyramids of Egypt represent one of the most notable achievements in history, not only in terms of physical construction, but also in innovation and design. Elon Musk, known for his numerous technical achievements, and companies such as Tesla and SpaceX, even got involved in a debate on Twitter with supporters of the theory that aliens built the pyramids. How were these monumental structures built despite their immense size? They have lasted from the time of the pharaohs until today, but the exact number of people involved remains a mystery. According to Flounder Petrie, a prominent archaeologist, approximately 100,000 people carried the huge stones to the job site, while another 4,000 worked on the construction itself. According to the book The Seven Wonders of the World and the Curiosities of the Continents, published by Al-Talai Publishing and Printing House in 2003, the stones used for the construction of the pyramids were quarried from Mokattam Hill and then transported to the pyramid area on barges. Some of these stones were dragged from distant places using skis. Since the Egyptians did not have cranes, they employed ingenious methods to lift these heavy stones. The construction of the first row involved the use of a large amount of stones and earth to move the huge stones of the pyramid over them. After completing the construction of the pyramid, they covered it with an outer layer of small white stones to give the illusion that it was a single white structure when viewed from afar. However, most of these white stones disappeared over time, and only a few remain at the base of the pyramid. The pyramid includes the burial chamber, the chamber of King Cheops, and the largest vestibule corridor. In addition, it houses tombs called mastabas and 3 small internal pyramids where members of the Khufu family and high officials were buried. There is also the funerary ship of King Cheops, which is in an excellent state of preservation since its original placement. As for the date of construction, the ancient Egyptians settled in the Nile Valley around 3500 BC. However, scientists suggest that the first pyramid built in the region was after 2700 BC, that is, approximately 800 years after they were established in the Nile Valley. This rapid development surprises scientists, since in other civilizations, it took more than 800 years to go from a simple life to a stage of organization and construction. Historians believe that the famous tribute pyramids were built between 2600 BC and 2500 BC, during the Egyptian Fourth Dynasty. Broadly speaking, the Egyptian First Dynasty spanned from 3100 BC until 2900 BC, and it was during this period that the oldest hieroglyphics were developed. Then, between 2300 BC and 2000 BC, there was a period of cessation in pyramid construction, but then their popularity was renewed, and the last pyramids were built for the Egyptian ruling family before 1700 BC. It is important to note that each of these pyramids was built as a tomb for a pharaoh, although sometimes wealthy people were also responsible for their construction. Modern interpretations have given the world the impression that the pyramids were built by people who were completely enslaved, but this belief is a matter of dispute among many researchers today. Like the agricultural workers who built wonders like the cathedral in Europe after the end of the harvest and agricultural season, similar conditions may have prevailed during the construction of the pyramids. It is proposed that, as in the use of agricultural land, a similar solution was found in providing work through the construction of these enormous tombs. Archaeological discoveries of the conditions of the burial sites of these workers suggest that they were mostly a group of skilled workers who were not slaves, contrary to what many theories promote.